This is a public service announcement. The vibe in this video is not the vibe that you will see in the streams. Thank you. So I just finished watching Bash in Berlin and I wanted to go onto Twitter and see everyone's reactions before I made this video. Also, I went into Mr. Santi's app, Twitch, to see the reaction of his chat. And I also went into Conman's YouTube to see his reaction of his chat as well. So basically what I got from going on Twitter was this was one of the best pay-per-views that people have seen. It was rated much higher than AEW All In. From what I got in Santi's app's stream was this was a big Al, and the last match was a big Al as well. And when I went in Conman's YouTube stream, there was a lot of 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. So I'm going to tell you what I thought of Bash in Berlin. Yeah, don't hate me. So first match of the night was Cody against KO. Okay, this match had some good wrestling parts. It was basically told around Kevin Owens' friendship with Cody Rhodes. He didn't want to hurt him. He didn't want to do any moves which were going to hurt him. Yeah, basically costing the match. I actually didn't like it because when it comes to WWE, it's titles first, friendship last. And I wanted to see Kevin Owens win the belt and stop all this long storytelling and cut it down to a change of bouts, keep the excitement, and then come back to this story later on, possibly in the year. So in the end, because KO wouldn't take advantage of certain situations because of friendship, he ended up getting a crossroads, and that was the end of the match. Next match was the women's tag team title match. Yeah, this was possibly one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life. It was full of drama instead of wrestling. There was actually one point in the match where Bianca was going for a tag and reaching out for Jade Cargill, and she realised she was too close, so she actually moved away, which was a bit weird. Another part in the match where she was on the second rope, and I think it was Isla Dawn had hold of her hair. Bianca then did a backflip to get out of it, but Isla Dawn still had a hold of her hair, so it was a pointless backflip. But in the end, Jade Cargill and Bianca won the match when they did their double T move, which was a DDT and a German suplex. Yeah. Next match was probably the best match of the night. Had enjoyable parts. CM Punk got put through a table, also got busted open. Claymores were hit out of nowhere. But in the end, it was CM Punk who came out on top after hitting, I think, 4 GTSs, hitting 4 turnbuckles, and then grabbing his bracelet, which seemed to be the main storyline of this feud instead of the actual hatred between the stars, which was a bit disappointing. But yeah, I would have liked to see this match possibly go into a Hell in a Cell maybe instead of a strap match, but we can't all get what we want. So this was it. Next up, the mixed tag team match with Damien and Rhea against Dominic and Liv. Let's be honest, we all knew who was going to win. Liv Morgan never beats Rhea Ripley unless Dominic interferes in a one-on-one. That's it. Dominic is not very good, so he was no help in the match. And we knew the Judgment Day were going to run out. Alito and JD are just in the group to get beat up every week, so they were going to be no help. And somehow Finn Balor just keeps getting away with it and staying out of the storyline, even though it was actually him that cost Damien the title. So I don't really know what's going on here or why this match was needed, but yeah, a win for Rhea and Priest. And then on to the main event in the evening with Randy Orton against WWE Heavyweight Champion Gunther. This match was very hard hitting, as we expected, because it's got Gunther in it. He still doesn't know what his finisher is. Randy Orton seems to like the announce table as he kept dropping Gunther on it and eventually put him through it. But overall, I think this match was quite boring. It dragged on. At one point, Charles Robinson was literally involved, telling them to slow down because they were going too quick, which made Randy Orton drag out, putting Gunther through a table and then celebrating on the stairs when he didn't need to. And in the end, Gunther got him in a sleep hold, put him to sleep, and that was the end of the match. So as you can tell, probably from the lack of enthusiasm, I wasn't too happy about WWE Bash in Berlin. It felt like a mediocre SmackDown or Raw. All these matches could have happened on SmackDown or Raw. There was nothing really too special about them. Basically, I'd give this 5 out of 10 maybe. Yeah. Glad this was my first review. Thank you.